It's almost December, so I decided to do the Finally Fall book tag. Actually, I got tagged to do this by lovely Alex from This Is Not a Booktube with exactly this sentence.
I'm going to take anybody who has a pet. If you have a pet, I've tagged you and you are now obligated to film this tag.
And you know, since I own a Charlie, although a Charlie sometimes owns me, I felt a bit obliged to do this tag. If you don't know who Alex is, you should check her out. She's 19 years old, as she likes to introduce herself, and talks fast but reads faster. I don't know how you do that, but tell me your secrets. How do you read 2 books a day? Like, how do you do that? Anyways, let's start with the challenge. I got the questions right here. Shit. Okay, so listen. I've got the questions right here. You know the drill. Let's just start. Question number 1. In fall, the air is crisp and clear. Name a book with a vivid setting. So for the vivid setting, I'm gonna go with Call Me By Your Name by André Aciman. While reading this, I could literally feel the sun on my skin and hear the cicadas in the background. This just screams summer. Question number 2. Nature is beautiful, but also dying. Name a book that is beautifully written, but also deals with a heavy topic like loss or grief. For this one, I'm gonna go with Arbeit and Struktur by Wolfgang Herrndorf, which is freely translated Work and Structure. I'm not sure if there's an English version of this, but I'm gonna somewhere, put the title somewhere on the screen if there is. In this one, the author himself deals with his diagnosis of a brain tumor and talks about how he still manages to get up each day and live his life through work and structure. Question number 3. Fall is back to school season. Share a non-fiction book that taught you something new. For this one, I'm gonna go with Caste by Isabel Wilkerson. This is an anti-racism book that has taught me a lot of things. In this one, I feel like she's taken an approach that is threefold: her personal experience, also studies and research that she's including in this book, and interesting to me so that I was able to understand racism, structural racism on an even deeper level. She compares the caste system in America to the Nazi regime in the Second World War in Germany, and also to the caste system in India. I love this approach, and I really stand by saying that this is the best anti-racism book that I've read so far, coming from a white European perspective, obviously, but to me that was really helpful to understand the topic a bit better. Question number 4. In order to keep warm, it's good to spend some time with the people we love. Name a fictional family, household, friend, group that you'd like to be part of. Oh my god, what I would give to live in Konohagakure. You have no idea. I want to live there so badly, and I'm crying myself to sleep because of the fact that I can't. Question number 5. The colorful leaves are piling up on the ground. Show us a pile of fall-colored spines. So here you have it, my fall-colored spines. I live in the city, can you tell? Question number 6. Fall is the perfect time for some storytelling by the fireside. Share a book wherein somebody is telling a story. Here, The Bookthief by Markus Zusak. In this one, the story is told by death. Question number 7. The nights are getting darker. Share a dark and creepy read. For this one, I would like to go with No Longer Human by Junji Ito, which this is his adapted version of an original story by Osamu Dazai, and he just made a manga version of it and gave the whole thing an even darker and more twisted turn. This is the life story of a person from like the age of a teenager to his later years, and it's only really gradually going down and there's no hope. It's a bit like Kafka. Don't have hope. It's only gonna get worse. But it's dark and twisted. What was the prompt? Dark and twisted? I hope it was. Oh, dark and creepy. Almost the same, right? Question number 8. The days are getting colder. Name a short, heartwarming read that could warm up somebody's cold and rainy day. Are we looking for something wholesome again? These questions are never gonna work for me. You know what? Never mind. I forgot that I belong to the bubbly sweet ones now because I started to read Heartstopper. So this is gonna be my go-to short but sweet thing that will warm up your heart. Heartstopper. Here you go. Finally a sweet read, man. Number 9. Fall. Luckily it's my favorite season. Returns every year. Name an old favorite that you'd like to return to soon. You know what? Coincidentally, I do have actually one of those on my TBR, and that is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I've been planning to read this before the end of November. Let's see if that happens, but I would like to revisit this story. It's actually pretty fitting for fall. And the final question number 10. Fall is the perfect time for cozy reading nights. Share your favorite cozy reading accessories. You know what? I actually think my glasses are pretty cozy these days. They help me to focus on pages more easily. But you want a real answer? Okay. You know, if it wasn't for my mother, I wouldn't be able to answer this question, but she actually gifted me some fairy lights quite recently, so here you go. Oh, fairy lights. Oh, I love how you never tangle. Sweet, right? It's in the shape of a squirrel, and squirrel have autumn leaf colors, like orange, red, and green. Cute. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to put it. But I have it. And it's cozy. And also, she gave me a Yankee candle. One that actually smells good. It's called Autumn Glow. I'm really getting serious here. Okay, let's stop that. Put that aside. Because it's almost winter, as I said, I don't feel comfortable to tag anyone else. But if you want to, please don't let me prevent you from doing the tag. Have fun, even in December, with a fall tag if you want to. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching if you did, and I will see you at another time in another video. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm slowly starting to become this person who is listening to Christmas carols in January and then starts to celebrate New Year's with the Chinese.